Hey guys, what is up? It's FPO5 from FPO5 Studios and Servers. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make your own Minecraft server. Now this is a three-part series. Part 1 is setting up the server, Part 2 is port forwarding the server, and if you don't want to do that you can skip straight to Part 3, and that will be plugins and other permissions. Now the first thing we all have to do if we want to get this to work is to go to Notepad.com. Now what this will allow you to do is go in and download all the programs that you actually need, but this is all free by the way guys. Everything in here is free. Obviously some things like AVG and Avast, those have limited trials times, but what you're going to want to go through and download is you're going to want to get the Notepad++ and Java if you don't have it already. And what you're going to want to do after that is click Get Installer, and then you'll click Run, and there you go. You'll have Notepad++. Now the next thing you're going to want to go through in Bing, because you get free stuff, is go and search JRE. Now what this allows you to do is go in and I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. It'll allow you to go in and download. This allows you to run the server. Never mind. And now what you're going to want to do here is accept the licensing, and then you'll scroll down and you'll click on whatever operating system you're using. Now without these operating systems, you don't run the server at all. So what you're going to do is you click on the one, you run it, which would probably be this one, if any of them, because if you're running Windows. If you're running Mac, you're probably going to be wanting to run one of this one. I don't know, I'm not a Mac user. And if you're running Linux, probably one of these two. Now the next thing you're going to want to go search on Bing, getting free stuff, 160 points up there in the corner, is you're going to want to search Bucket with 2 K's and IT. Now what you're going to do here is you're going to go down to Craft Bucket, get it straight from the source, blah blah blah. Now these mean different things. 1.6.4 was the latest green light build, which means it's completely supported, and if anything breaks it was your fault. Now the beta build is the latest build that's stable enough for to release it, and that could go up to a green light build. Now the development build obviously is the latest version that's come out. This does not mean it's bad. I usually go with this anyway, so just for the sake of time, I'm going to download it, and I'm going to save it. And we're going to watch that download real quick. And then run the security scan. It's fun. Alright. Now, this negates our need for that anymore. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a new folder. We'll name it Minecraft Server, and I will do vids, just because this is what you're I'm doing this for, is you guys. Now I don't want to make this again because it takes some time, but what you're going to want to create is in Notepad open up a new document and type in this Java XMS 2048. Now type it exactly how this is, otherwise it will not work. Now this part of the thing is very important. This allows people with offline accounts, or not real accounts, that sort of thing, to get on. So if the Minecraft servers are down, this is great because you can get on anyway. However, if this is changed to say true, it will check to see if the accounts are real. So if you are planning on having people with false accounts, you guys would probably want to type in false here. If you were letting only people with true accounts or real accounts, I would put true here. I'm going to keep it false just because my server is an offline server. Now what you're going to want to do is you go click Save As, and then you'll come down here and rename it run.bat, and it'll change it to a batch file, which this allows the program to run. I'm just going to copy it, and if you want me to put it in the links in the description, tell me, I'll do it. I'll paste this here, and then I'm going to go to the downloads and grab this. This is the craft bucket jar that we were using earlier, or just downloaded. Now at this point in time, I'm going off the idea that you guys have already gone through, downloaded JRE, downloaded Java, and what you're going to want to do is you want to go in here and rename this to craft bucket, which it's just easy to go through and backspace it all up. Now this is pretty much the start of your server, and all you need to click now is run.bat. As you can see, it's loading the libraries, which then means it will be creating those libraries, hopefully, in the near future. I'll be right back. Okay, as you guys can see, it's starting to run, and what it's doing now is it's going to go through and create all of these. Like, here's our worlds right here. These can be easily replaced, whatnot. Plugins, these are going to be important for our part 3 video. Obviously right now it's not necessary. As you can see though, it's going to load through everything, and it's going to keep going and going. Now at this point in time, if you just wanted to finish watching these, or you're done watching these videos, it'd be fine. You'd pretty much be running a vanilla server on your own network. But if you want people actually to see your server or get to it, you're going to want to go through and watch the second video in the series for port forwarding. Now as you can see, it's done, which is good. So we can type help, and it'll give us all the help commands. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to get to this server, just so you know it's there. You want to click on your Minecraft, and it'll take 3 hours to launch. As you can see, it also creates a log, which shows you exactly what's happened so far. So if you don't want these, excuse me, just woke up this morning. If you don't want this to happen, I think there's a way to turn it off in the permissions or properties, which is in here, which you're going to want to edit with Notepad++. As you can see, and you can change everything in here. You're not going to want to change this. You're not going to want to change, where is it? This, your server IP. Now if you change this and you change it to something wrong, you're in trouble because it won't work. Because you'll try putting it to a port, which is this port, and it won't be able to find it because that's not your IP. So I'd leave that blank if I were you. Resource packs, you can set this up. I'll show you how to do that in part 3. Enabling the command block, that is a lot of fun to go through and enable that. You can disable spawning monsters, and then the message of the day right now is a Minecraft server. Obviously changeable, we'll show you how to do that in part 3. Maybe part 4. We might do server properties part 4, because that's actually a long line of whatever. Now you can generate structures, view distance. I think that can change by the people automatically, but I think that's the default. See, now the easiest way to connect to it is local host. Now what this allows us to do is go in and join the server that's on our computer. As you can see, we log right in, and since there's nothing on the server yet, we're done. Now thank you guys for watching. Obviously this is part 1 of 3. It gets a little laggy just because I'm recording at the same time, but other than that, it works all the same. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in part 2, and hope to see you in a couple seconds.